Fucking load, you motherfucker. Just live stream, whatever. Actually load, I can read some chat. Yo, what's up, Princey? What's going on, Sam? How are you, mate? How's everyone doing tonight? Right as that sat down, how good is that? Absolutely beautiful. Tired? Yeah, fair. I'm sipping on a white monster. If you haven't tried it, get on it. Fuels basically every day I live on this earth. Alrighty, already getting into the trade. Want to trade Shera, Daniel to Bont and JHF. What round should I do this? Round 12 or 13? Because if I do it round 12, I'm just trading in 2 donuts. It's true that. I don't know. Probably this round. Probably this round if you're doing it. Is it a risk to bring in Cooper Simpson this week? So far I've traded Clear and Bice for Sinclair and Simpson. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really know much about Cooper Simpson, to be honest. I'm actually on this Liam O'Connell. I saw JG post a tweet about Dougal Howard being out. So, yeah. Always in a tank. Do you not live in Melbourne? I do live in Melbourne, but I just play basketball, so I'm pretty hot. People jumping straight in. Yep. Do we think Sarong is a trade option this week? Assume you're talking about trading in. Yeah, probably. I mean, he's got to turn his form around at some point, but I wouldn't bring him in. Do you reckon Sandy Brock will play with McGovern back? Probably not. Well, to trade out. Jeez. Nah, don't trade him out. How many points you drop? I dropped 16. 16 is the max you can drop. But I'm first in the league for points by a fair bit, so I'll take that. We need some Supercoach scores in the basketball league. I'm out here low-key stat padding too, not gonna lie. Brought in Libba and El Hawley for Reed and Daniel. Thoughts? Reed and El Hawley. Libba and El Hawley. Yeah, the thing with Libba is it's gonna be good, but the only problem is the buy. That round 12 buy sucks. Yeah, you have a cap on it because I only play in a mixed league now, but it's pretty like relatively competitive mixed league. So yeah, it's stupid. The max you can score is like 15, unless it's like you're on 14 and you hit a 2 and the score 16, or you hit a 3 and score 17. That's the only thing you can do. It's stupid. Is Bice and E. Hewitt to Sard from Essendon and Rankin any good? Not sure. I'd definitely get rid of Bice and Hewitt though. Just not sure about Rankin at this point. Try and get him out, BE scary. Yeah, I mean, you just got to hold him at this point, don't you? Like, you've rode it for this long. Shit. These chats getting out of hand. When you score over 15, it just doesn't count, and the other team get the ball. So there's literally no point shooting. Will Oscar McDonald play? I hope so, because that'd be a nice downgrade. Look like I'm going to go a bit early on this Liam O'Connell. Great, there's no notes available on this player, and there's not even a break even. So I think Liam O'Connell's the Dougal Howard replacement. Probably should get that chat out of. Fuck, where do I put? It's probably too small to even see, but fuck it. Go there. Yeah, I'm looking at this Liam O'Connell. Try and get through some comments quick. Hey Hippo, thoughts on Bias, Daniel and Cleary to Sinclair? Early on Philippou. I don't like the early on Philippou at all. Wait and see the CBAs before we jump on him, I reckon, because didn't have any this week. As a forward only, he won't be that good of a scorer. Flynn, Bias, Daniel, Sinclair, Dunks, Al Hawley, 110k in the bank. Yep, sounds good. Big fan, Hippo. Love watching your vids. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Quick one. Would you consider going Bias to Reed? Thinking about it. Oh. You know what? I've thought about it too, because it's actually ridiculous how much we're being punished for trading him out. Like, I still can't believe like how big he's going. But would I do it? Probably not. I think we've missed the boat now. Just death ride at this point. Might be 20k short on Whitfield next week if we go Dunks. So just get Clark or Sinclair or something. Oh, you're already getting Sinclair. We should get Clark. Or actually Tom Green. I'll talk about Tom Green quickly. Season-long DVP. GWS, clearly the best run home from inside mids. I think he's a real good option. I'm looking at him next week. I might go him over Dacos, to be honest, and just pay Dacos and hope that the tag goes to Finn Callahan. I don't know for sure if it's going to happen, but yeah, Carlton, Richmond, Port, like it's just so many green matchups in there. I'll bring the camera up a bit so you can see the run home. But yeah, I'm really liking the look of Tom Green. Either this week or next week. Very, very, I mean, look at post buy, 3 greens in a row. White, orange, white, green, white. So yeah. I've still got Langford and Lindsay in alongside Ashcroft as my 3 remaining premium rookies. They all have decent break even. I was planning on trading one out, probably Levi. Just go with whoever has the highest break even. Probably is Levi. Clark over Dunks. I think Clark has a hard run home. I'd probably go Dunkley if you don't have many Brisbane players. My mixed league, if you drop 50, you drop 50. Oh, mate, I'd love to be able to do that. I don't think I'd ever get to 50 because, like, I don't really play like that. Oh, I mean, maybe I could actually. I'd have to cherry pick and not much defense and shit. But games are pretty low scoring, but that's probably why, because of the fucking scoring cap. Fuck, where was I? What do you think of Peatling? I don't know much about him, to be honest. Probably wouldn't go there. 115 average when Crouch isn't playing. Wow. How long's Crouch actually out for? Anyone actually know? Because that will determine it. What else are we talking about? Rankin, McRae, or Warner? You know McRae? Probably McRae. Maybe out with Roberts then. Roberts. Nah, I think I'll hold him. Or Bice, yeah, get rid of Bice. Get rid of the rookie in this situation. Thinking SPP, Bice and Daniel to merit Sinclair and a rookie? Fair enough. I mean, if you can get guys like that, feel free to trade Daniel. I'm personally holding, but don't know if it's the right decision or the wrong. 81 in the chat. That's good. Have I missed someone? Al Hawley, decent cash gen. Sorry, mate. Yes, I think so. Pretty confident he'll be good. Dunkley, Zorko, Nass, or Dawson. Probably Zorko out of those, I'd say. Will Oscar McDonald play, you reckon? Depends how long Darcy's out for. Would you recommend Bailey Dale? I can get Sinclair and Dale. Yeah. Dale's been pretty good lately. I don't know if I'd trade him in, but I don't know. Option 1, Bice and Daniel. These are the questions I hate because they actually just like if I see the trades in front of me, I don't hate them. Like I'm happy to look at them, but when it's just words, it's hard to kind of visualize it sometimes. So it can be a bit annoying. Bice and Daniel, Sinclair and Sard can also move Flynn to anyone under 580. Yep. Bice, Daniel, Cleary to Sinclair, Petley, and Boxall. Second one has me one less rookie on the field. I think at this point, get the one less rookie off the field. That's what I would be looking to do. Was trading Daniels, thinking either Sarong, Jackson, Warner, or Neil. Thinking Sarong as cheap. I reckon Jackson. If Darcy's out for a long time, Jackson. I reckon Zed Reed is a keeper this week. I don't know where this order of the way I'm reading this chat is all cooked. So I'll try and if I miss your question, just resend it or something. Sorry if I do. Yeah, Zach Reed. I mean, he probably is a keeper, which is going to kill me. I mean, he's a keeper for now, anyway. Hey mate, I'm planning on getting Zorko, but if Coleman is named, I'll just hold off. Yeah, it's a good point actually. I forgot about him. Keep an eye on that. I think if you don't have Zorko, you just wait and see how the role looks when Coleman comes back, then make a judgment after that. Some B's are cooked this week, gonna like some cash. Yeah, for sure. Do you reckon I should hold? What is it? Max hold one more week versus the Eagles or trade this week? I think you hold him. Yeah. TDK, Bice, Daniel. Should Cherry, Sinclair, and Rook? Or CDK's run look like actually? Ruck, average. Carlton is somewhere in the middle. So the near run looks pretty good. White, green, 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 red, green, white, white. No, I think you hold TDK as long as Pitternet doesn't come in. I think you hold him. Whoa. $95 in the chat. Can everyone please like the stream? If you aren't subbed, please feel free to sub because I think like 68% aren't subscribed, something like that, which I think is a relatively good ratio for most channels. But yeah, would be appreciated if you guys were subscribed, got the noties on. I think it's like 100 people with the noties on, which isn't great, considering I got what 2.1k subs. But I do get it. You're probably not going to want notifications every day when I upload, but appreciate those 100 that do. So yes, I wouldn't do that. Tom Green, I just spoke about him before. I think he's a really good option. And I know he's burnt me in the past, but his post buy last year was pretty solid. So yeah. It's going to start Bont Butters Green. Yeah. Yep. I think everyone's going to start Bont Butters. Daniel Peatling, make 100k. Easy, good run. True. Yeah, not a bad shout. 151 elite. Thank you, mate. 141, but yeah, basically 151. I appreciate it. Fuck, where are we at? Is marriage worth even getting? That was expensive. Oh, he probably missed the boat now. 3 to 5 weeks for Darcy? Is it 3 to 5 for Darcy? It's awkward for Jackson now. I think I'll pass. Was it Darcy that I was asking about? I don't know. I need to catch up on the chat. Hey, mate. Because you remember, I will look at your team. Now, I know people probably think like I'm just some money-hungry person only looking at members' teams, but just because you just don't have time. You can't look through all of them, so there's got to be a way to filter through. So please don't take offense if I don't look at your team. So rank 50k. Oh, hang on. How do you do this where you can actually see it? I think it's leagues, isn't it? Yep. All right, we'll have a look. This will be a lot easier for the members' teams now that I realise this. Just send me a team there and I'll have a look on Twitter if you're a member. If you aren't a member, feel free to join. Little button down below. I think it's $4 a month, $5 a month, something like that. And yeah, you'll get your team reviewed by me on the channel on the Thursday. So completely optional, of course, but yeah. Team, honestly, like, team looks pretty good. Like, ranking's a little bit stiff. You must have traded pretty well. A little bit of a down game last week. Just these F5, F6 that's kind of cooking you. And M8, everyone's getting cooked, so can't really do much there. Thanks for the sub, James. Appreciate it. I didn't even know I had widgets on for that, to be honest. Thank you. Much appreciated. Midfield looks really solid. Really solid. Just the M8 that's cooking you. You just got to try and get... Murphy, Reid and Cleary really let you down, and you got Kako. So that's what's hurting you. Top dogs are really good. He's got to try and get rid of... I think you get rid of Murphy, Reid, and hopefully you got some money in the bank. Go like Bice down to maybe Oscar McDonald or that Liam O'Connell, whatever his name is. And then try and go Murphy, Reid up to like a Warner. Could even go Luke Jackson if you're keen. But no, good team, mate. Ranking doesn't do it justice. I think you've got really good premiums. You just got to get those rookies off the field. Do we go early and trade Caleb Daniel now? I'm not. I do see why people are, but I'm going to hold for the good run. I think he's just had a really bad week. The rest of his floors have been like 85, so I'm not really that fussed with 85 on the forward line. No, it's not ideal in terms of top 6, but for now, while I'm actually upgrading the rest of my team, I think I'll just hold him. But I do see the merit in trading him, for sure. Fuck, I keep saying I'm going to catch up to this chat, and I just fucking can't do it. Fuck, where was I? Alright, I'm going to speed run. Do we go earlier? Yep, already said that. Pentley's 3 games without Matt Crouch are solid. Yeah, we have to have a look at it, definitely. I probably won't jump on, but I do see why people would. Thoughts on Jack Steele? He's a never again for me. Just too injury prone, plays to injury too. So, yeah, I'll pass. I think he's got a good run as well, but yeah, nah, not for me. I've been burnt by him so many times. Do I trade Meek out? Or do I just ride the average run? No, I think you got to trade him out. I think he's missing this week, isn't he? Butters, Bont, or Cherry. Who do I put the sound this week? Cherry. Use a boost and get Whitfield and 5k spare, or leave 200k in the bank. 200k cash in the bank for Bont / Butters in a few weeks. I think leave cash in the bank because you know you're not going to finish your team this week. So yeah, that's what I'm doing anyway. I could get Whitfield too, but I'm going to grab the value guy, Sinclair. and yeah, keep playing that cash game. I think it's important to try and leave a bit of cash each week. I know easy said than done, but because the top dogs, like, they'll come down a bit. I don't know. They're top dogs for a reason, but like Whitfield's a weird one because I don't think he'll have a really shit score ever unless he cops like a real hard tag. Even when Jordan went to him, didn't really do much. Aqua. Stuck for who to go with this week. Sinclair gives me 5 off round 13. Dale gives me 5 off round 12. I like Whitfield, but I don't think I can get Dacos, Mills, and Philippou in the next fortnight. Is Zorko a pick? I think, yeah, wait. Probably wait. I think I said he was a minute ago, but now that I think about it, wait till Coleman comes back because you've waited this long. Yeah. Probably just wait. Big fan of content. Rank 144 at the moment. Well done, mate. Have a fully upgraded defense already. Who would you rather upgrade to this week purely as a mid? Sinclair or Dunkley? I think Sinclair. Worth going SPP to GS. Oh yeah, GS, interesting one. Heard him talking about it on that Phantom podcast. Not sure. I don't know. He's always been a bit inconsistent. The highs are really high, the lows are really low. So, do you take a punt? I probably don't. Bice and Daniel to Sinclair and Dale. I'm holding Daniel. Bice and Cleary to Al Hawley. Sinclair. Yeah, I'd do that. Sean Darcy's a test this week. Yeah, so it can't be too bad. The injury. Steven, big bad Steven. We're trading Daniel. Yeah, I think we've spoken about this a little bit. My take on it is like the run is so good. I expect him to go pretty well. Like he might not go 120, 130, but Richmond, Collingwood, West Coast should be all right. At least over the next 3. Might leak a little bit of cash. But like the role hasn't changed that much. Like, yeah, he's probably getting less ball. I had a look at the kick-ins. Kick-ins aren't really that much different, even though Sheasel's down there. Dale's still, yeah, Sheasel had 1 more than him this week. Daniel had 5 more last week. So you can't just blame kick-ins. Also, I think I showed you this DFS site. It's important to look at this because they have kick-ins and CBAs. Which, like, this website you can literally just use for all your research. So, yeah, no, I'm pretty firm on holding Daniel. But, like, if you can get a cherry or something for it, or a Gorn. Gorn's probably gone now. You just wait for the price drop. $7.35 is ridiculous to pay, I think. Yeah, I don't think you you do that, but yeah. Do I trade Newcombe after the 50? What is it? 57. I don't know. Probably not. Probably hold now. If I had to, I'd probably hold him. You think Sard is too much sub/drop risk? Same with Gresham, Guelphy, Parrish, and Shield. Oh, yeah, when you put it like that, probably. I think all the rookies are drop risk at this point. Like, it's just ridiculous. Butters, Bont, or Cherry? Who do I put on? Cherry. Thoughts on Tracy? Yeah, trade him out. Or trade out Humphrey. Oh my god, you got both. That's a bit rough. Trade them both. Darcy's a test. Yeah, don't pick him. Dunkley or Green? I think Green. Yeah. Grab the pod. 3% owned. Get him in. where are we up to? Use a boost to get Whitfield and leave 5k spare with not much cash in, or leave 200k in the bank. Leave the money in the bank. Keep short or trade him. Probably, if he plays, hold him. Thoughts on VC Butters into Cherry? Yep, I like it. I reckon VC Cherry at all costs. If you can get like a primo after him, like Sinclair against West Coast. I know I said don't captain mids, but I don't think West Coast have tagged it all this year. I think they might be the only exception to that rule. Obviously, if you have Gorn, just go Gorn. He's been an animal. What's going on, Puffer Fish? Is Cherry a must-have or stick to normal trades like Sinclair? I think he's a must-have, yeah. If you don't have him, get him. Is Rail a trade out? He's pretty close to it. Yeah, probably. Out of Whitfield, Clark, and Sinclair, which two do you like? Sinclair and Whitfield. Get Zach Reed in? Probably not. Bice plus Hewitt to Green and Simpson. Yep, I like that a lot. No Crouch. Yep. Between Newcombe, Whitfield, Cherry, and Sinclair, who do you VC and C? I think you go Cherry into Sinclair, and like 99% chance Sinclair's going to fucking go big, so. Yep. Fuck, where was I up to? Bont, Butters, Cherry. I think I've answered this like 5 times. Cherry. Thoughts on Cherry down to... No way, bro. It's going to be taking the piss. Trade Cherry out for Vizentini and leak up to Amon. That's crazy. I hope you're joking. Why would you ever trade Cherry down to a 1-gamer? Literally. What are your recommendations for VCNC this week? I mean, you have to look at Tristan Cherry at all costs against Richmond. And then I reckon Gawn and Sinclair after that, or Dunkley. Could go Neil, but maybe gets the Oliver tag. I don't know. Not sure. Jack says, I'm looking to bring a big dog midfielder next week. Round 12 bye isn't an issue for my team. Got 4 spots left for mids. Who should I bring first? Out of Bont, Butters, Brayshaw, Dacos, Hewitt. I think the obvious one is Dacos, but I mean the attention he's getting is just shitting me. Like, I mean, it's not shitting me, but it would shit me if I was an owner. It's actually making me very happy as a non-owner, watching him get tagged every week. But yeah, I think you grab Dacos because he's the one that's actually coming down quickly. Cherry is R1. He's going to go close, yeah. Thanks, Hippo. No worries, mate. Would you go Cooper Simpson over Al Hawley if it helps the overall team structure for me? Yes. He's a bit of a turnover merchant of late, Daniel. Yeah, he is. I reckon someone will say something to him this week and just say, stop trying to pull off all these fucking spear kicks. Like, he's a good kick. I mean, that was the whole point of picking him kind of thing. Like, he's a good distributor off the back line. So you'd assume his kicking will come back to being good, or he's just cooked and we just need to trade him ASAP. I think he'll be okay. Darcy's only out for like a week. Yep. Keep short or send him. Probably hold him now. If he plays this week, hold him. Hewitt and Bice to Sinclair and Sard. Yep, I like that. Should I trade Sardis? Dead, I reckon. Fair enough. And Bice to Sinclair and Boxall. Only got 140k for Rook, so got to be Boxall, but I'd rather Sard. Is it worth trading Cleary over Sardis to get Sard? Fuck me. Yes, probably, yes. Because if he does play, he should be alright. Like, I think he's played wing. So, Supercoach scoring-wise, not great, the role. But job security might be alright. Don't know if Essendon have any wingers to come back in. Someone can let me know that though, because I don't really know who they run at wing. Is it Dersmer on one, and then yeah, I don't know. Cherry time then, yes sir, James. Honestly, you're a gun at Supercoach. Help me a lot this year. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean that's the point of the channel, to try and help people, and yeah, also kind of. I also do it for myself because then I can look at where like I've gone wrong, go back, Sometimes I look at what I was thinking last year, like this point. Like last year I had a pretty shit year. I think I finished like 8,000 or something. But it's good to compare sometimes, and I feel like everyone sometimes wants to have a look at how they were doing this time last year or the year before. But yeah. So what's your round review? Hang on, sorry. Team name Starkey, when I look now for Thursday's usual vid. Yeah, we'll do it. Oh fuck, I keep forgetting. What is it? Starkey. Yeah. Gordon Cherry. Very nice. Shit, you had Pryor on field. That's pretty clutch. It's these last midfield slots that are scaring people. The team looks really good. I think you trade Bice and Cleary, get some cash, and just grab Sinclair. I think it's such a boring trade, but I think that's just what you do. I watched your round review, mate. You were right about Shorty's dummy fit was a pisser. It was. It actually was hilarious. Like, genuinely. If anyone hasn't watched it, go watch it after this stream. It's fucking funny as. Trying to remember, like, vaguely what happened. I think he was like... So, like, he cracked it about not captaining Cherry. Captain DeConing over Cherry or something. And he, like, rushed through the rest of the players on the team. It's funny as. And then, like, had to go up Merritt. Getting tagged the week he brings him in. So, yeah, it's fucking hilarious, honestly. It's Noah Anderson to pick. Probably not anymore. I think the good run's over. Dots on Nick Martin. Yeah, he's a bit hot and cold for me. I think the role's guaranteed, so don't know heaps about him. I had him last year, but I don't know this year. He's probably not on my radar. Steven, yeah, but he's my avenue to Tom Green. There you go. So that's the thing. I mean, if you know you're going to grab a top dog, I can see why you'd trade Daniel, and there's no other cash. I'd do it. But personally, I'm going to hold him just because I think I can't really afford to trade him with the amount of trades I have left as well. Another thing is the buy. Like, the buy is a good reason to trade him, but yeah, I think over these next 3 or 4, he'll be like, I don't think he's going to average like 105, but he could average like 100. So that'll be enough for me at F6. Unfortunately, you need to field Al Hawley or Boxall because I'm trading Moraes. Yeah, that's all right. I think Al Hawley's a fine field as long as he's not sub. I'm going to be fielding him. What is it? Is Meek a trade? Yeah, I think so. Do you reckon Boxall's being named? I don't think so. I think I'm pretty confident he's dropped. He was the worst player in a losing team. Probably dropped. Cherry and Hewitt for Crisp and McGrath and Swing Goldstein R2. No. This is gonna be trolling. This is gonna be the most trolly shit ever. Actually, you know what? Do it. Pod play. Go for rank 1. Cherry's gonna snap his Achilles. Nah, I'm joking. Is it alright to get Coleman in now? Nah, wait till he's on the bubble. Apparently Brayshaw could miss this week. Surely not. If he plays, are you talking about Andrew Brayshaw? Surely fucking not. I haven't heard that anywhere. Do you think Callahan could go 105 to 110 for the rest of the season? Yes. With that run, yes. What would your Supercoach price be if you played? I don't know. Big question. Feeling Bailey Smith for a cheeky VC this week. Yeah, he's been in good form. Who does he play? Port over there. Yeah. Where the fuck am I with this chat? I literally scroll down once and it just goes to like the live chat. If I have to trade Daniel or Chera to get trade Daniel over Chera. Cherry has COVID, so I'm flipping. Surely not. Current thoughts on Daniel to Dale, then Hewitt down to a forward rookie. Yep. Don't like Dale because of the 5 round 5 buy. Just go Whitfield or Chase value. Go Sinclair. Do I sell Sarong? I've had him since the start over Brayshaw and it's been killing me. It's my first year playing. Nah, you got to hold now. As annoying as it is, you got to hold. I think because he's not doing terrible to the point where you have to trade him. It just hasn't been amazing. Joshua, thoughts on these trades? Tom DeConing, Daniel and Bice out. Oh, I wouldn't be trading DeConing, but I do see why when you got Cherry. Zach Reed in, far out. Probably wouldn't do them. Thoughts on Sicily? I hate him. I see why people are picking him, but I hate him, so I'm not picking him. Thoughts on VC Cherry into C marriage? Ooh, gee whiz. That's ballsy. That is ballsy as. But I respect it. I mean, to be fair, Cherry's like pretty safe, you'd think. Is good to play. Nah, I'm not picking Philippou until I see them mid-time. I'd rather sell CD than Bice because I like both players' fixture. CD isn't playing in that point-friendly role from the first 5. But what makes him not play in that point-friendly role? I think the role hasn't changed. I think he's just playing shit. Anything against holding one of Bice or Daniel? Daniel has a decent run, Bice scoring history. I mean, scoring history in, 5 games? Sinclair in this week. Would you bring in Clark, Asher, Wangan, and Malera? I wouldn't trade Daniel for them, but probably Clark. Cherry time this week, Supercoach Pro. Make sure you guys sub to him if you haven't already. If I had have gone Cherry over Warner, I'd be ranked 33 instead of 77. Someone told me. Shit. I tried to tell you to go Cherry. But, I mean, obviously it's... yeah, you can't really predict... I don't think you can predict a 186 in a red matchup. So I understand why people wouldn't get him this week. The reason I went in was more the break even. And I kind of just thought, like, Flynn's got to go. This is probably the last chance to get him. Now you're paying 680. I think I paid 620, was it? Something like that. And it looks like I paid unders at this point because he's that good. But, yeah, pretty stiff for anyone that doesn't have him. What to do with Stewart? I'm ranked 440, holding him all year, holding me back. Oh my god, get rid of him. I hate him as well, but get rid of him now. Thinking Sardis to Bice. Sardis and Bice to Clark and Simpson, debating between Clark and Zorko. Probably Clark, because Zorko want to see what Coleman does to him. The man of the hour has come off the Pontine chat. Yes, sir. King Supercoach Pro is in here. He's better than all of us. Talking me out of boosting Dana Whitfield. I was set on it all week. It's just my opinion. My opinion is right some of the time. It's not right all the time. So, yeah, if you're confident, back your gut. It's just this is my take. Should I go Oliver into Warner if I have the spare cash? Maybe wait one more week on Oliver. Surely he doesn't tag every week. Otherwise, that's just fucking ridiculous. Who was it? Was it Kate Corn? Someone came out and said, like, you paid $1 million a year and you're tagging. I can't remember who said it. David King? I don't know. Some analyst, I think. Oh no, it was Phantom, I think. It's quite funny actually. Very funny. But it's true. Like, fuck me. You don't pay a tagger $1 million a year. Philippou, good trade. Probably score 85 plus. Easy upgrade later. I don't know about that. Not if he stays in a forward role. I mean, we've seen... Look, let's think about that Hugo Garcia. In the round one, Ross was playing mid all pre-season, and then they're like, bye-bye CBAs. You can have 0. I don't want to do that again. To be frank, I don't know about you guys, but I think there's trap written all over this pick. I think if he does play mid, let's just wait and see. Why not just wait for the... I know people will look at the West Coast matchup and they're like, oh my god, he's going to go massive, but wait to see him actually play midfield. He might score this week decent because he's playing West Coast and he's a forward, so he might kick goals. I get that, but long term, I don't like it. Having Neil Hewitt, Nuke, and Sarong. As my mid primo's hurt, how bad is it? Considering my forward line is done and back line almost done. It's not that bad. A lot of people have problems in their midfield. I mean, my midfield's nothing special. Besides Brayshaw. Sarge should play at least 2 more, I think. You'd hope so. Wings are usually Dersmer and Jones, so Sarge should have some security in the short term. Also, he played a better game last week than Jones played all year. Could play beyond Jones's return time. There you go. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that insight. Thoughts on CJ and Sicily as pods? CJ's probably the better option, yeah, because he got the money-making potential. Sicily, they can just chuck him forward at any time. Do you really want to risk that? Can't be mad with the merit pick. Pick him up when he saw 174, then he went, shoot, surely bounce back. So these friggin' taggers, man. That's why I'm tempted to fade Dacos altogether. Because he's probably the one player in the comp that will cop the most attention. You know what I mean? I keep getting fucking lost in the chat. Zorko Sinclair. Thoughts on Tom Green? Yes, I like him a lot. Time to cut the rail losses. I'd rather cut off my scrotum than force myself to watch the Gold Coast midfielder. Get rid of him. Who's top target? Preferably mid, but could be anyone for flex. Sinclair this week, I think. Planning Dacos around after and somehow followed by Rosie after the buy. Oh god, where are we pulling this bloody $5 million from? Hey mate, you saved me so much this year in my first year. My back and forward lines are set. Although mid struggling, limited cash in, what should I do? Well, appreciate that, mate. I'm glad I've helped you a bit. In terms of the midfield, I think everyone's struggling. Like, I'm actually tempted to fill my midfield with defenders because I know that they're going to get tagged less than the mids. So I might get like Clark, Whitfield, I swing Sinclair down, Wangani Malera, and just off. Besides Tom Green. Huswaite's dead. I don't know, probably. Someone get a pulse check on that man. 1 game or sub, then dropped, yeah. Huswaite is, I quote, definitely playing this week, according to Hawthorn sources. He only got subbed because they had to get McGuinness into the midfield to tag track running him off. Is that even what happened? Okay, you'd be $1 million player. I wish. Do I go Bice and Murphy Reid to Sinclair and Hawley, or Bice and Daniel do the first one? Brayshaw didn't train. There you go. Maxi Holmes or Jordan Clark? I think Clark. Yeah, I think Clark. Better roll. Holmes I don't really love. I know I've got him, but I don't really want him. How big is it, Hippo? Oh, mate. I don't know what you're talking about. You might have to be a bit more elaborate. Maybe Brayshaw is just good enough not to be trading. Legit. Genuine thoughts on GF. Like I just said, I don't really know, but he has been doing good and he's got money making potential. I don't hate it, but I'm not going to do it. I think in terms of risks, I might take a punt on Tom Green, and that's probably the last risk I'll take for the year, to be honest. Reckon worth trading TDK to Cherry? I think it's probably close. I don't know. That's a tough one. So many weird rumour drops tonight. Can't tell if they're trolls or not. Me either. Sinclair fade for this week. B is still 106. So I'm getting Dunkley, B 71. Fair enough. I would get Dunkley, but I've got like 17 bloody Brisbane players in my team. Yeah, you do want to wait with CJ to see what Scrimshaw does. They said they're managing Brayshaw. Yeah, hopefully it's just training. New chat bar. Yes, Ben. Ben, you should be on the live, mate. He's been their best player for the last few weeks. Sure, they keep the confidence rolling. Yeah. Why are you bringing in O'Connell? Yeah, look, Dougal Howard out makes it an interesting pick. Probably not great scoring, but should have a little bit of job security. So, yeah. If you were to compare yourself to any player, who would you be most like? Probably someone that rages a lot. Because when I play basketball, I get very angry very quickly. And I can't even control it. So, I don't know. Who's like a little hothead? Probably is fucking Sicily. Who would have thought the value game would actually hurt so bad? Outscored Warner by 90 odd. Def's not better than Yarl. King Pro feels like I'm a Mario Party character. Yeah, I know, it hurts. What the fuck is going on with this chat? Considering Daniel down to Philippou, would not do that. Cy Dawson is so hit and miss. Yeah, see, that's why. That's why I didn't pick him. That's why he's not on my radar either. I think with how champion data scores, intercepts, and influence to help the overall score, I think Jath is another favourite of the system. Well, yeah, I mean, he hasn't really been that good until, what, this year? I don't know. Zach Reid VC this week. God. I need a 30 from him. He's just fucking killing me to not own him anymore. What an absolute bullshit trade out. Like, scores 30, I have him on the field. I'm like, oh, I'll jump off, get some money. I'll hold friggin' Davidson, the midfielder, over the lockdown defender. And then he turns into friggin', I don't know, prime Sicily. Fucking Matthew Scarlett. Reincarnated. Absolute joke. Like, that's such a 50-50. You just you'd never predict that. But I've got a few right, so I shouldn't be that unhappy, but just what could have been. So much luck in this game. Passing on Dacos being your best move to date. There you go. Thanks, mate. Wait to see how low he gets, and we'll see if we jump on him. But he is in the plans, no doubt about it, because he's a gun. Buys to Butters, as I have 375k in the bank. Oh, jeepers. Juicy. Make sure the round 12 buys, alright? I'm too much a pussy to bank on a mid-pricer. Yeah, same with me. What's it been like owning Holmes? Yeah, not great. I haven't liked it, actually, at all. I like his price at this point. If you're going to do it this week. 498k. He's probably not getting cheaper. Daniel Holmes or... Nah, see, I wouldn't do that. Bryson Cleary to 99k Dons. Yeah, I'd do that. And I'd do Holmes and then keep money for next week. Next week's top target. Oh, I got to wait for next week. Who do you want? Yeah, I'm tempted to have it full of mids and forwards. Oh, maybe not forwards, but defenders, sorry. I have to boost this week for Sinclair so I can get Dacos next week. Then that's it. Stuck with no way to upgrade my last 2 midfield rookies. God. Probably need to get one of them out. Finn definitely tagged track in the second half. He was on 80 at halftime. Ah, there you go. Nice. Shit, that's a fucking lockdown and a half. Yeah, I probably would be JHF, Brad. Fucking definitely would be, actually. Thoughts on Tom Green? Oh, I thought Tom Green was never... Yeah, he was, and then I saw his run home, and I was like, licking my lips for that stupid ranger. Should I go Cleary into Simpson? Yeah, I'd do that. Tom Green versus Sinclair. Honestly, the consistency with Green and the run is much more tempting. Well, I think you can still jump on him next week. You can jump on both next week. Thing is with Sinclair is he plays West Coast, so I think this is the week to get him if you want him. I think McCluggage is a great option, as he never gets tagged. And averaging 120. I think he's top 5. Yeah, probably. Whoops, where did this go? Probably stream for another little bit. IDK Rafflecopter. Who remembers Rafflecopter? IDK Rafflecopter XD. I'm just going to read the chats that I haven't answered, alright? Because it's doing my fucking head in not being able to catch up. Why did Bailey McDonald not get a price rise after tie games? I don't even know who that is. Need a rookie under 112k. Any suggestions? Probably that Simpson. Is he 112? Maybe that Day Weeks might be the only option. Currently ranked 90 overall. Marriage is banging me with his kids. Marriage for Ashcroft this week or bias trainer out for Sinclair. I'd probably just fade Marriage at this point. Bias and trainer for Sinclair is probably the one. CJ goes 150 or 1. So 50 or 120. Yeah. Fair. FYI for Brock owners, Jeremy McGovern is out this week, so you get one more price rise. There you go. Watch your tone there, bro. Sure is a lot of luck. I started Stuart Day and passed on Marriage trying to correct that shit show. Yeah, it's rough. Sinclair, Ozorko Clark, Sinclair. Oh, shit, I'm reading some of these new chats. Oh, with Hawthorn players is their Hawthorn players, so I feel morally irresponsible giving the Sooks my trust. Tell me about it, man. I think they're the most hated team at this point. It's funny, I'm a Carlton supporter. I don't really hate many teams. I don't hate Collingwood or Richmond or any of the rivals or Essendon. I don't hate them at all. I hate some Collingwood supporters, and when they do that stupid fucking Collingwood chant, I might want to jump off the Westgate, but like Hawthorn, I think I hate the most. And it started with the three-peat era because they were fucking cocky as shit back then. They were dirty as well. Like Luke Hodge, Sammy Jaw, those guys are like the biggest snipers. Sorry if there's any Hawthorn fans in here, but let's be real, they were absolute dogs. They played on the edge. And now they fucking brought it back. You cocky little trio, bloody Connor McDonald, actually, cocky little quaddie. McDonald, Ginnivan, Watson, and bloody Sicily. The rest of them actually alright. Just those four. Prefer Holmes over Whitfield this week. Oh, if it keeps, like, it's going to give you money in the bank, so yeah, I'll probably do that. Sal Brayshaw, so much money in his head. Oh, nah. Don't do that. Funniest thing about the Carlton defender situation is Cowan will genuinely be cheaper than Carroll next week. Oh, God. Cowan sucks. Sicily or Holmes. Hippo Loki look like a mix between George Hewitt and Marriage. I'll take George Hewitt because he's a bit of a giga chat, I reckon. I'd be prime Jake King. Very nice. Jake King was a gun. Little hardhead. Brad would be the greatest player in the league, just like his favourite player, Camden McIntosh. See, I think I prefer the streams when they get off Supercoach topics, which is kind of fucked. But I don't know. Sometimes it's just like annoying answering the same questions. But you do. I have to do it. I have to do it because obviously they're the talking points of the round. But I wish there was a way you could filter, like, the one topic only be discussed once, because I just like repeat myself and shit. Hippo looks more like Rankin 2.0. I'll take that. He's a pretty good looking guy, isn't he? I think a lot of the girls like the way he looks, so that's probably a good sign. Don't own him though. Probably should get him, but I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one. I think eventually he goes forward. Like, not full-time forward, but I think, like, once Crouch comes back, I don't know. He's so good as a forward. So, like, yes, it's nice having him in the midfield, and he'll definitely keep, like, midfield time, but I think long-term he'll probably go a bit more forward. Boxall or Simpson, probably Boxall if he's named. Nick Martin or Max Holmes, probably Holmes. The Rankin beard, yeah, true. The goatee. It's about all I can grow. I'm using this thing called minoxidil to try and grow the sides. Had it growing alright, and then my friggin' barber cut it off. I didn't want it cut off, and it takes so long with minoxidil to grow a beard, but it's like a 3-month process. Apply it twice a day. People usually use it on their head for the hair, but top part of my hair is actually alright. It's the fucking beard that can't grow. Too much of a baby. Besides the goatee and the mustache, that's literally it. Some of these comparisons, hang on, let me get through some of these questions. Tom Green, yep, I like him a lot. Consider Ryan or Sicily, nah. Simpson, Al Hawley, probably Al Hawley. Max Gruzewski, 99k this week. Forward, I'd hedge my bets on playing 4 goals in the 2s. There you go. Wait and see. I heard Brad went to Kelly Underwood house the other day and had a high tea with her, damning Camden and McIntosh. This is supported by Mitch Cleary and Tom Morris. Shit. Hippo kinda look like a SoundCloud rapper. Jokes. Did you see I made the Supercoach God Holmes look alike? Now it's going to stick. Oh, God. Man, that's rough. If I was compared to him, I'd be pretty upset, I reckon. Max Holmes, like, come on now. We can't be throwing those kind of shots at young Supercoach God. That's probably one of the worst lookalikes you could be. I reckon Shorty getting compared to Joffa might be not as bad as that. I don't know. That's crazy. Poor Supercoach God. He's gonna get called Max Holmes, probably the fucking ugliest player in the whole competition. Oh shit. Captain Newcomb last week over the flog over Cherry. Oh, that's rough. I'm a Cats fan. I have no idea how the Hawks became likeable for a minute there. It's true, they were likeable when they were shit. Don't talk shit about my Lord and Saviour, Sicily. As a Port supporter, only teams I really hated. Yeah, Hawthorn 2014. Yeah, I do remember that bloody prelim. West Coast for kicking us out of the finals. 3 years in a row. Yeah, you got bloody game winner on by McGovern. Game winner on by Shuey. Westgate is wild. Yeah, fuck the Hawks. Yeah. Supercoach Pro. Bo Allen going to be back. Don't know. Is the 3-ruck combo keeper? Do we move TDK? Not sure. Remember when Luke Hodge slammed Wingard's head? Yeah, I do remember that. That was fucked. That could have been bad. I'd be Prom Jamara, too busy sitting on my ass playing FIFA to get up and make myself useful at training. Valid. Cleary, Boss, Sinclair, rookie, or add a boost. Daniel out for Warner leaves me with 18 trades. I'd probably do the first one. Hey, bro. Out of Connor O'Sullivan, Riley Bice, Matt Flynn, and Caleb Daniel. O'Sullivan. Oh no, Flynn and Bice. Faded Cherry last week, thinking he wouldn't go huge against McInerney. I know, I think a lot of people did. 99k Joe West rookie. You thought it was just Grooves. I don't know. You got a roster with the Huz. No comment. Maybe it's Angove. That works too. True. Bice of Shitfield, Moraes to Hawley. Save my last boost and go the cheaper Whitfield. Yeah, probably go cheaper than Whitfield. Forgot I even started ranking. That's how you know he's been a good pick. Yep, there you go. Can snag Warner, Clark, Holmes this week. Bice, Flynn, Chera. Thoughts, Brazzy? Warner, Clark, Holmes. I think I'd hold Chera. Is Marriage a keeper? Probably. Can I finally grow a unibrow for minoxidil? Yeah, you probably could. Will it grow my third leg if you use it? I don't think so. Try it. Kako, Bice, Daniel, Sinclair, Clark, and Hawley. Like I said, I wouldn't trade Daniel, but I do see why people are. John O'Carroll being compared to Nathan Kruger. I'm not sure who that is. Alright, one more question. Best player you own in any Supercoach season ever? I'm going to go with Patrick Dangerfield 2017 or whatever it was. Any other question I really want to answer that we haven't really spoken about? I think we're good. Alright, that's it. I reckon. Anyone else got a question that we haven't answered? From your point 2021. Alright, that's it for the stream, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. Been fun.